Home crap home. All right, so that's the front door and our foyer. We should be getting, or should have, a back door that looks exactly like this for, the old back door with the three windows up top. And you can see there, the roof is still not done, I don't know why, but these wires dangling up here are going to be for the recessed lighting. Now we're going to keep the arch look to this, and there's our AC that'll come out into here. And that is almost fell over, that is the closet, the one that used to be in the dining room. That's basically the replacement for it. So that butts up against the shower for downstairs will be there. But that's how you get to the kitchen and dining room. So this is what it looks like from the foyer, looking into the dining room and the kitchen. That's the pantry that's going to be in there, which, as you can see, that's where the bay window was. It's obviously all getting closed in. But instead, we put a new window here. So there will be natural lighting in there. There'll be cabinets here and a cabinet there. And there will be lighting in here. Outlet. You'll see all these blue boxes. Those are the outlet boxes. This is where the refrigerator is going to be. So if I stand over here, like, that's the fridge. It's going right up against where that wall is. And then that's where the oven, stove, and microwave are going. And countertop. And then here, new window. That's where the old one was, but that's getting covered up. This is the new window, which means that's where the sink is coming in. And that's where the dishwasher will be. If you see all these red and blue pipes, there are tubes going everywhere. That's all of the water. That's the hot and cold water going everywhere. So you can see this one goes into the old bathroom, and then in the living room you'll see it goes to the new bathroom in the master bedroom, and then in the basement there's ones that go to out on the porch out there for the downstairs bathroom. So this would be looking from the kitchen through the dining room to the foyer. So you can see that post right there is where the wall will be. So imagine, like, if I cover that up, then boom, you're looking into the foyer. So it looks a lot brighter now than it will because there's no roof in there. The only light you're really going to be getting from there is the three windows there, but it's not on there now. There will be a glass storm door on that, so we can open the front door completely, just like in our Westbury house, and have a glass door there to let all that natural light in. And then this is that sort of a black tube and copper pipe. That is for the central AC system. You'll see a lot of houses here have them on the outside, but because all of our walls are ripped away, they shoved it inside. So just past this wall on the outside in that little corner there is where the outside AC unit, like the compressor, will go out there, and it'll just attach to this thing and go inside, so you won't have any kind of attachment on the side of the house, so you don't have to see any of that stuff. Now this is all the recessed lighting that you're going to see in here. So there's 4 over like the kitchen cooking area. That is the central AC. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is where the dining room table will be, somewhere in this vicinity. So all the radiators are coming out. They're just left over right now. That one, those old ones there that run to the window, they're all going to be gone. It's all going to be baseboard, hot water baseboard. So that's what this lighting looks like. So as we head on onto the porch, this was the original opening, since, remember, this was the original front door to the house. This is being brought over, so that's what this piece of wood is here for. So the doorway is now just this section here. All right, so that'll be the doorway that takes you into the porch, which it's It's not done because Joe ran out of plywood, apparently. But you can see where it's framed. So these are, new windows. Exact same kind are going to be over here, 2 of them. So they just standard opening there, 2 open there. This roof is entirely new. Like, in fact, the whole porch basically is entirely new, except what I'm standing on. Although, if you look down there, that's the original floor. We have built this up so that it is even with the living room now. There's no drop. So those will be totally even floors, and this is all going to be carpeted. But you can see we have recessed lighting here and there. There is the AC that comes into here, and then there will be a ceiling fan in here. It's probably what the blue box has something to do with, because the fan should be somewhere over here, but that hasn't been put in yet. Probably because the electrician was confused by the slant of the roof. But this is staying like this. You're going to have this slant is going to stay. And then here is the doorway for the bathroom, the downstairs bathroom, which is we come in. You can see there's a window here. That's frosted glass, so you get natural light. People can't see in. Right now they have the slant is still in here of the roof, but I believe we are actually flattening this out here, so you won't have a slanted roof in the bathroom. So that AC will have to get dropped, and same thing for that's probably for the lighting. That'll have to come down as well because it's not done. But that is for the sink. Obviously, the hot and cold water. So the sink will go right here with the vanity, and then that little blue tube sticking up is part of the toilet, like the septic part of the toilet goes out there. It's underneath there. I know it's there. I've seen it. That's the water that comes into the tank. And then that is for the shower. That's the drain for the shower. So the shower is just going to be a 3-foot stall shower, and then next to it here, that is that closet that comes in off the foyer. So it'll be closet, the wall, and then the shower. And you can see there's the stuff for the shower that comes in, and it all goes down into the basement. But this is if we had decided not to put a closet there, like easily would have fit a whole tub. This is actually a very sizable bathroom for down here. So it's really, this whole area is going to be mainly Ariel's workspace. But if we ever have company, you have your own place to live. You have a bedroom and a full bathroom. I know the shower isn't the greatest thing, but I lived with it for 6 years in my old house, and we got by. And now here is the living room, which really this is going to look almost identical. There really isn't anything changing to it other than you can see recessed lighting. There's 2 here, and then there's 3 there because we wanted one in that back part because that's pretty much going to be Charlie's area over there. We'll put my big chair, will probably go there. The couch will go there, and then the TV will get mounted on the wall over here. So you can see what we did here is we took the opening, which it's this piece of wood here is where it used to come over, and then we're extending it this way, like the wall is coming this way more, and then this one last post needs to come out. So this will be still a 5-foot opening, but we have moved it closer to the front of the house. So it gives us more wall room to work with here to put the TV, since I have such a big TV. But it also helps separate the living room and dining room a little better. But this opening is 5 feet, and then the foyer opening is 5 feet. So they'll match in terms of size. And that way, if you're sitting here, like you can still see people in the dining room. So if we ever want to entertain for a holiday or something, you can see people in and out here. You know how it is. But this room pretty much is staying the same. You can see we actually have 3, 1, 2, another one over there, and 3 AC vents in here. So this will be nice and cozy. That's what all these, tinfoil looking things are. That's the ACs coming down. This one actually goes into the basement because we do have central AC down there. And you can see here, now that the walls are all open, that is the piping and tubing and everything that goes into the new bathroom in the master bedroom. So like that's the drain for the sink. The toilet comes out there, and then the other sinks are here, you know, for the double vanity. You'll see it upstairs in a minute. But that's what all of this stuff is. But really, this room will look pretty much the same as it always has. Just the walls will be a little different. And, you know, staircase is going to be a new staircase that's coming in. But you can see the size of it here, that we're going to keep this size staircase because it's, you know, it's nice and big. So here's where things start to get kind of crazy now because we've rejigged so much up here. You can see there's the new lighting for this part of the staircase, and then over here we have another recessed light at the top of the you know, the second part of the stairs. And just like out on the porch, we're keeping the slant of the roof here up till basically this point, and then it'll go flat straight across. You can see there is our new attic stairs. So rather than going this way, because we don't even have that space anymore, they come this way, which is great because you can come up the steps, and then boom, the attic steps drop down. So if you got to bring anything up there, it's a straight run right up the steps into the attic, which is much more convenient. So this is where this little landing has been put in here. This is where the chimney used to be. And you can see we have another recessed light right there. And now here is the door to the bathroom. So rather than it being here where it used to be, it's going to be here. And we need to open the door this way because we had no place to put the switches otherwise to get into the bathroom. But the tub will go right here, the one that's out on the lawn right now. And this is a full tub, so you have a shower and then a tub. There will be a like half or 3/4 dividing wall here, and the toilet will now be here. And there's the window, so that's where that octagonal window used to be. Well, we now have a nice full window here. And then if I turn it around, this is where the vanity is going. So I'm basically, where I am right now, you can act like I'm sitting on the toilet. And then that's where the sink will come up. There'll be, I believe we're putting a medicine cabinet in here. You can see that wiring, that's for the sconce that'll come out. And then we're going to have a pretty much floor-to-ceiling linen closet will go here. It won't be very wide. It'll only maybe be 15 inches wide. But it'll have that space to be able to put, you know, linens and whatnot in. But that's what this this bathroom is going to look like. So you can see it's a lot bigger than it used to be, since basically this post right here, like that's pretty much where it used to be, or maybe where this like dangling one is. So we have added all of this space around here. So there's actually room to move. You're not opening the door right onto the toilet like we had before. There's actually some privacy, especially because, again, there's going to be a slight wall here. So that's what all of this is going to look like. Moving on to Charlie's bedroom, my old bedroom, this is pretty much the same. It's actually a little smaller. We brought it in maybe 6 inches in this direction. So like this window, this is one of the new windows. This isn't the old one. We moved it off the closet just a little bit. It's, you know, what's that, maybe 4 inches or so. So, because before it used to be right up against where, here's the new closet, which you can see it's actually pretty decent size, but it's smaller than the old one that used to be here that had that like turn to it. So that's the way this is now. But otherwise, it's the same. That's a new window. That is a new window. That's AC for the bathroom downstairs. That's AC for the foyer. And that is AC for the dining room. Same thing, recessed lighting. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is where the ceiling fan will go. That is where the air conditioner comes out. And then rather than have one big return for the AC, there's actually two. There's one here, and then in our bedroom, there's another one over there. So instead of having one, normally it would be like right at the top of the steps, pretty much like how we had in Westbury, where I had to almost get a ladder out in order to be able to change the filter. The filter will be somewhere up there in the attic because that's where the air handler will go, somewhere over in this area. You can see there's the new stack that goes up and out of the roof. So there's all that. Get that there. See it. There's all that tubing and piping that came in from the kitchen walls and whatnot. It's all there. That will be. That's where the air handler will be. So I'll have to go into the attic to change the filter. But that brings us over to the master bedroom, and there's that second return. There are our recessed lights. Pretty much kept the closets, just they're being rebuilt. So, there's one there and one there. There is no radiator here anymore, because again, it's all baseboard, so that's going to be taken out. New window. This window, we were originally supposed to get two over here, but Joe misread the plans and only ordered one. And I remember I even asked him, could we even fit two windows here and still have space in the middle for anything useful? And looking at it here, I mean, you can see there's AC that goes down into the living room and the basement. Like, it really wouldn't have worked. So it was a sort of a happy mistake that we're just going to have this one window here. It's pretty much centered on the wall now. That window is going to get taken away because it's in the shower. So it can't stay there. That's going to be for the ceiling fan. We got all of this wall space now for you come into this bedroom. So I think we're actually going to, where I'm standing is where the bed is going to be. So like we'll have the window behind us and the dresser will go over here. Because we could do it the other way, but then we'll be looking out the window every morning and the sun rises right there. So we don't want to do that. But there's the door that I believe is going to open that way. Joe added this feature. It's actually kind of like what we used to have in the hallway. This is going to be a closet. So it's over the steps. It can't go lower than this because that's where your headspace is coming up the stairs. But it'll be about 2 feet deep. And it'll go up to here. So like we'll have another linen closet-ish thing for our bathroom. So door will open in there, or probably open out to here. These are our switches. Double vanity will go here. If there's one for one sink, there's one for the other. That wiring is for the sconces. New window going in here, just like in the other bathroom up here. Same size. Clear window, it'll be looking out. Toilet's going to be underneath it, just like the other one. And then this entire space here, this is going to be our shower. It's, I believe it's 5 by 3 feet, and it's just a shower. It is not a tub. So it's a nice walk-in shower. Plenty of space for us. Again, that window ain't going to be there anymore. Lighting over the shower, recessed lighting up here, and that is where our space will be here. All right, I apologize for the lighting down here because there is no lighting because the electric's been ripped out. So we're going to have to kind of do this in the dark. The basement has not been done really at all because we're working on getting the other floors, the livable floors, livable. That is our new hot water heater. It's just down here for right now. It'll go into a different corner. I'll show you where in a moment. These 3 windows are all going to be replaced. They haven't done that yet. And then you can see the AC here, it fell. It was put like up here in the rafters, but it just fell down. But at least we know we have central AC down here, and we're getting heat down here too, which is nice. There is the hot and cold water tubing. There's the stack for the master bathroom. And that's all the new plumbing is over here in this corner. all this stuff. Like this is where the slop sink and everything is going to go, and we are getting new washer dryers because these things have been annihilated since they've been working here. Hot water heater is going to go over here along with our furnace. We're getting a new furnace, and instead of it being in the middle of the house like it is here, we are moving it over here to where the new vent is, because we needed the new vent since the chimney got taken out. So because all of this crap is going to be pushed over there, it allows not just this area, but now we can go around this way because there's no furnace here anymore. And there really isn't anything over there beyond, like, we're going to get the new electrical box. And Joe said he'll figure out a way to close all that kind of stuff in. But this basement is going to be much more open and livable. So I thought we were just getting pretty much the way it was, where if I come back to the steps here, like from this line over was going to be the finished basement, and then from this line over was going to be all the mechanical crap. But since this is moving, the furnace is moving over there, and the hot water heater, which used to be here, is moving over there, it allows this space to open up a little bit. Now, I don't know what we're going to be able to do with these white posts. There's one here and one there. They're kind of holding the house up, so I don't know what physics they do now to make that happen without having those there. So they might still be here, but you can live around them. But whatever the case is, this basement is not going to end here anymore, and we might not even have a passageway here. It's probably going to be pushed over, maybe even in between these two white posts. I don't know. It's like the furthest thing from our minds at this point. We want to get everything upstairs done. So yeah, that corner and kind of like that corner are going to be the mechanical stuff, and we're going to try and bring this livable area as much that way as possible to give us more space. All right? And then those windows over there, they're going to get closed up. Just like this hole over here, the old coal chute, like that brown shit, that is dirt. Like that's the earth underneath the porch. So we need to get a mason here who's going to build us our steps. He'll close that in and close that in too. So that's where the house stands right now. I mean, it's what it is. So hopefully, it's July 3rd right now as I'm filming this. Hopefully this will be all done within the next 2 months. We're sometime in August, hopefully before Labor Day. The next steps, once the windows have all been finished being put in, is the insulation, and then after that the sheetrocking. Before that can happen, we got to have the framing, electric, and plumbing all inspected, because then once they're passed, you can close up the walls. So that'll be insulation, drywalling, new staircase, carpeting, flooring, and then the appliances and toilets and things like that to get running. So it's a process. House is going to look great.